Dory, what is your email address?
I'm sorry, my email?
Yeah.
Dory, D-O-R-Y,
Hmm?
R, Q, at AOL.com.
AOL, still holding down AOL, huh?
Yes, I am. They're the only ones that didn't get hacked a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I've heard that from a couple of customers too. So
Yeah, Yahoo and Gmail got hacked.
that is true. That is true. It did happen. So you like to make sure that you're secure, I guess, right? I'm going to share my screen. I want to make sure that you can see this when I share my screen. Can you see?
Yes. Yes.
So it says welcome, Dory. You can see that?
Yes, I do. I see it.
And did I spell your last name correctly?
Let me see. R-I-Q-U-E-L-M. Yes, you did.
Nice. All right. Excellent. So we're off to a good start. So again, Dory, I want to respect your time. I know you said you heard of Cutco. Who is it that you said introduced you to Cutco before?
No one. I just remembered about Cutco in the past.
Okay.
And since I'm remodeling and what have you, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go online and read about it, and call. So I called, and they gave me your information.
Perfect. Well, that's good.
But one of my friends, what happened with one of my friends also, her mother had Cutco, and she passed away, and she gave her a few pieces, and we were talking about it, and that's what hit me. You know what? I'm gonna go online and find out, what's going on with Cutco, what they have, because I need a nice set.
Yeah. Well, like I told you on the phone, I just want to show you all the options. I know you have an idea of what you're looking at already. Is it okay with you real fast if I could just share with you just why I do this and a little bit about me real quick?
Of course.
Awesome. Thank you, Dory. I really appreciate that. So this, as you could probably see on the screen, that's me. And I actually started with the company. I told you on the phone, I've been doing this for 17 years. I actually am training a bunch of students right now who are in front of me. I've actually had the privilege of paying my entire way through college working with Cutco. And I have my engineering degree from USF. I funded my entire undergrad with Cutco. And then when I graduated, they put me in a career position to train students to do what I did as a college kid. So now I'm in charge of helping young people, essentially, help them develop their skills, their personal growth, help them pay for college like I did. We have a scholarship program for students. There's letters of recommendation they can get. And I've now been able to train over 5,000 students on how to work with our company and how to pay their way through school. And it's been an awesome privilege and an honor. Those individuals have gone on to sell about $15 million worth of Cutco. And it's been a blessing. And for you to take the time to just let me do some training for them to see what this process looks like it really means a lot to me. And I just want to say I appreciate that.
Thank you. Sure, of course.
So
happy to help.
I am
happy to,
that speaks a lot. That speaks a lot.
Plus I want to, get some more information about Cutco.
Sure. So I'll give you the info. Here we go. So Cutco is awesome. Okay. We have different size family sets. There's a small, medium, and a large. I know if you're remodeling your kitchen, I'll spotlight the large at the ultimate set. That's the biggest and baddest set of kitchen eyes on planet Earth. That's the one I want. You got it. I don't blame you. It is the best set of kitchen eyes that you got. It's everything you'd ever want. It's a little bit more than somebody would use, but it's not more than that. It's more than you're used to, but not more than you would use. If you have it, you'll definitely. It's so much fun. It's amazing. So I'm going to spotlight that for you and just show you everything that comes in that set. So the paring knife will come in that set. You'll get a small paring knife, and you'll also get a larger paring knife too. That's going to be for small fruits in the air. You're going to get a trimmer for tomatoes, and you're also going to get a boning knife as well. You're going to get a spreader. You'll also get a cheese knife. You're going to get a small and large carving set. You're going to get a melon knife along with like some heavy duty cutting tools. You're going to get a veggie package to chop up your veggies. You're going to get a bread package for like your bread and bagels and rolls. And it'll also come with the extra table knives or the steak knives. I would recommend the steak knives just because it fills the block a little bit bigger.
It's a steak knife. That's the one I want.
Yeah, it looks just like this. Exactly. So this is going to fill your block. It's going to look beautiful. And you can get that in a different, like the cherry color or the honey color block. And you could get in the pearl color handles or the classic color handles. Which one do you think matches the kitchen a little bit better?
I don't want the white. Actually, my girlfriend has the white. I want the black.
Cool. And with, yeah, the block.
And my kitchen is going to be more white and charcoal. So I would think the honey instead of the cherry.
Yeah, that'll look perfect. That'll look,
yeah.
Yeah. So it looks.
Yeah,
It'll look.
The one that's always been around for a long time.
Yeah. So your set will look just like this, just like that, and it's going to look beautiful. So let me show you. We could also, as far as the add-ons. So this is the kitchen tool set. You could add on to it as well, and it's that kitchen tool set right there.
Mm-hmm. The 6-piece.
Mm-hmm.
That when I was looking at your website, you know how you on your website it shows the different options for if you spend this much.
Yep.
You can get this and this and this.
Yep.
That 6-piece kitchen tool set wasn't in there, but I was wondering if.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We could add that as a gift for sure.
Yeah, I would like that for sure.
And then there's also the gadgets, which is the entertainer pack, which is the cheese knife, the ice cream scoop, the vegetable peeler, and the pizza cutter. And those are awesome. A lot of people really like them. You also have the super shears that come in the set, but I know a lot of people especially if they do outdoors or whatnot, one pair is sometimes not enough, so they could always add on a few extra pairs of the super shears as well, just as an option. So those are a couple of the gadgets. Again, everything is guaranteed forever. You know, everything is forever guaranteed. And the best part about this, Dory, is there's a 15-day unconditional money back guarantee. So for example, let's say you get them home and you realize like, you know what, I like that. I think I want to swap out the color of the block. Or let's say you get them home and you're like, man, I really should have added on the pots and pans. Or you get them home and you're like, I really wanted to, you fill in the blank, whatever it might be.
I'm not gonna do that. I really already know because I have Salad Master.
Oh yeah, nice. Pots. Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, so that's the only ones I use.
Yeah, Salad Master's good. How long have you had your Salad Master for?
I'm sorry?
How long have you had your Salad Master for?
Oh, for quite a while, and I love it.
Yeah. Salad Master is a great brand. They're waterless, greaseless cookware, just like Cutco. They're really, really good.
Yeah. Oh, Cutco is the same type, just like Salad Master?
Yep, just like Salad Master, but it's about a fraction of what they charge. Just because of the way we market, but it's still the same waterless, greaseless, American-made cookware. They're both made in Wisconsin. They're under the umbrella of, what is it called? It's over in West Bend, Wisconsin. It's slipping my Regalware. So it's under kind of the umbrella. So they're really, really good, super high quality. So overall, as far as what I wanted to show you before I kind of show you your price point and answer any questions you might have, I just wanted to like kind of take a hypothetical, like if Cutco was falling from the sky wish list for you, like if it was free, anything that you might want to add for yourself, for your new kitchen, or for anyone else, for gifts for other people, because I can give like a bunch of really great discounts and freebies. Like I told you in the beginning, because I'm doing this training for a lot of these students right now, I want to make sure I look good for them. So I'm going to hook you up with like really, really good deal for you to take the time to have this conversation with me. So if money wasn't an object, if it like all your Christmas shopping, anniversary gifts, like all the people, like over the course of the year, you might get a gift for, if anything jumps out at you, just let me know. And I'm just going to add it as a wish, and maybe I could throw it in there for free for you. Okay. So I'm going to just, so I'm going to just take you through and let's see if anything jumps out. So you got the table knives. These are the dinner knives. There's the black, white, and red. Okay, especially a lot of people are, especially Bucks fans, are pretty excited about the red. But we got the different table knives. They also come in stainless steel, which is tough enough for everyday use, and they're also really elegant for when company comes over. And you can even pair that with forks and spoons as well, which I could show you in a moment. Would extra table knives be a wish for yourself or for anybody else?
Not really, because I already have, for anybody else, everyone already has their wish. They already have it.
Perfect, no problem. So I'll just go through it all with you. There's also the can opener and a wine opener, both guaranteed forever, all Cutco, super durable. Would it be a wish to add a can opener or a wine opener?
No, I have plenty of those.
Cool, sounds good.
Hold on 1 second, Mike. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm getting blood pressure. My check. Sorry.
No worries.
1 second. Sorry, Ashley. Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, you can't talk during the blood pressure.
Yeah. Oh, I just crossed my leg.
No, you can't do that either.
I know. I just realized it.
I could entertain you and tell you stories while you're waiting, but I don't want to. Oh, you're laughing. See, I messed it up.
I know you're gonna start making me laugh.
I messed up.
The weather is raining over here.
Oh yeah, it's rough. There was a thunderstorm. There was like a big thunder that scared. I didn't get scared because I'm a man, but other people got scared.
So now I have to wait, right? Oh yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay, you can start. I'm sorry. No need to apologize at all.
I did want to let you know there's a couple different cheese knives. So you get one cheese knife in your complete set, but there's a couple other different sizes that some people like to add on, especially if they do like more brie or like, when company comes over or something like that. So there's like a mini cheese knife in a Santoku style. Would it be a wish to have a few extra cheese knives just in case you have company over if you set aside like a cheese platter?
No.
Cool.
Not at all.
No worries.
I can tell you, I've been looking at your website. I must have spent a good 2 hours looking through everything.
It's fun, right? Just like kind of shopping and stuff. Yeah.
30 minutes maybe. Yeah, I saw everything.
Perfect.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's all good. So I'm assuming you already saw the forks and spoons. What's your flatware situation like?
For me, I don't have a set, a perfect set yet.
Okay. So
I don't have it yet. I haven't,
Can I just like let you know quick Cliff Notes version of our flatware?
Sorry?
Is it okay if I give you a Cliff Notes version of why the couple? Yeah. Cool. So obviously good flatware isn't cheap. The reason why people buy Cutco flatware is just because they'll never have to buy forks and spoons ever again. I mean, everything is guaranteed forever. And what's nice about the Cutco Forever, we call it a legacy flatware set because you could pass it down generation to generation. It's 1810 high quality stainless steel. It's not going to tarnish even in the dishwasher. And what's nice about the Cutco design is they're never going to change the design, where some flatware companies change them every 2 to 3 years. Yeah, you lose a couple of pieces. You won't have any trouble finding any matches for the patterns, which is really convenient because we have that timeless pattern that's never going to go out of style. And each setting comes with 5 pieces, which is the teaspoon, the tablespoon, the dinner fork, and the salad fork, along with a stainless table knife. And this is super elegant, super nice. It comes in the cherry chest as well. And my wife and I actually, when we got married, we put this on our registry. So luckily I didn't have to come out of pocket for it, but it is absolutely, it's super elegant, super nice. And, you never have to worry about it. What's nice is you have 12 of the steak knives that come in the block set. And this would give you another 12 place settings to match those steak knives that come in there too. What do you think? If it could it be a wish for you to upgrade your flatware since you're already upgrading the knives?
It would be a 5-step, 5, right?
So it'd be a 5P plate, 5P. So it's a 60-piece play setting. I should have clarified that. So it's 60 pieces. So it's 12 5-piece settings. So, and it comes in this cherry chest as well.
That's a bit too much. That's too, you know, the 12 settings is too much.
Yeah, no worries. How many place settings do you typically have, like a forks and spoons?
6.
6?
6, yeah, 6 to 8.
Cool. Yeah, the reason why I always start with the 12 is just because the value, it's just like anything, it's a better deal because it's a built-in discount. And it also, if you're going to spend the money, it's just a better deal. I know it's a little bit more than you might use or might think you would use, but if it was like in a chest and you had it like kind of stored away and you could pull it out and you could put like 6 to 8 place settings in the drawer, but then you have the excess just in case you entertain. Can I just include it in the package and just so you just to see what it looks like, and then I could always show you what a price would look like.
Of course.
Cool. And I could always show you what a price looks like for like a 6 or an 8 set or something like that. It's just the price point's pretty good with the package deal. So let me show you. There's only a couple more slides, and then I'll give you some prices and see what makes sense. You got the pots and pans, like you already said. You have the Salad Master, but if there were a couple extra like tools, like add-ons, like a wok or a stock pot or a griddle or anything like that, there are a couple extra add-on tools that maybe Cutco has that the Salad Master doesn't. Do you have any extra like that you're like, man, you know what? I really wish I had blank from Salad Master or a different type of pot or a pan of any sorts?
No, I have it all. I'm good
Perfect.
there.
Perfect.
Very good there.
The next are the sporting section. That's like more gifts. I don't know if you're out there slinging bow and arrows and killing deer and stuff. And I don't know.
I'm definitely not interested in that.
But those are good gifts. There's also the garden tools. I'm sure you saw that on the site too.
And I have garden tools already. Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm good there.
Perfect. And then there's the grilling tools, barbecue tools. They're so long you can flip your neighbor's burgers.
He doesn't barbecue, so that's never gonna happen.
It's all good. It's all good. And then there's all these different gift sets. If you have any weddings, anniversaries.
Did you see my face there?
I did see the face.
That
It ain't gonna happen. Well, what's nice about the gift sets, just so you know, if you do have any like weddings or anniversaries, all of them are customizable and engraved, and you can engrave them too. So something to know for like if you know someone who owns a business, for client gifts, or employee giving gifts to their employees and whatnot. It's a pretty good idea, and it looks something along the lines of this right here, where they could get them like engraved and personalized, which is pretty nice.
Yes. Nice.
So just something for future reference. We also have the baking tools. Do you bake at all?
I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to be.
Cool. Let me add that to the wish list just so it's on there, and see if I can get that in there for you as well. And that is everything. Cool. So what I have on a wish list. So this is not stuff that you're definitely getting. It's just what's on the wish list for you. We got your ultimate set with, let me delete this one. So we got the ultimate set with the steak knives, okay? You got the entertainer pack, which is the gadgets. You got the kitchen tool set, the 6-piece kitchen tool set with the holder that comes with a potato masher. We got the flatware chest, and we also have a bacon serve set. If it was a wish, does that look about right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So let me go ahead and show you. I'm going to show you what it would be if you wanted to rip off the Band-Aid, just knock it all out and do it in one swat. Is that cool?
Yes. Yeah. I'm listening.
All right. So on this new remodel and the new house and stuff, do you have a second mortgage on the home or anything that you could take out? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So
you're telling me to go get one, right?
yeah, you might need it. You might need it. Like, yeah, you might need to take that loan out. So here's what's nice. Okay. I'm I'm going to go straight to it. I'm going to just go rock bottom. This is what it will be. If you like, I don't like haggle, go back and forth or anything like that. I'm just going to give you like, if my cool aunt, like I have a cool aunt, Marcia, if my cool aunt Marcia wanted to buy this package, this would be the price that I would give to my cool aunt Marcia. Cool. All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So everything, if you did it piece by piece by piece over time, it's going to run you $66.35. Okay. By doing it as a package, the set, the entertainer pack, like everything, what I'm gonna do is I can discount everything.
Wait, I'm sorry, Mike. Before you continue, the ultimate set it comes with the 3 boards and all that stuff, right?
Yep, it comes with the 3 boards and sharpener. And I knew that you mentioned that you really don't need those. Here's what I would tell you. Right. You know, the benefit of having them is they protect the knives. So that way, if you ever are going to like cut up something.
No, I want the sharpener. The only one I didn't, that big set, I didn't want the medium and the small board. I just wanted the large.
I will tell you, worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, I can come by, you know, or arrange someone to come by and pick them up from you. And we could, you know, reimburse you, whatever it is, or we could send them back. But it's such a small part of the set that if you're not going to use them, it's not a big deal. But with this package deal, you could see I'm going to save you over $2,100. You see your price. I don't know if you can see that. The retail is $66.35. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but I'm going to be able to do the entire package, everything. It would be $45.08 and that includes the flatware, the bacon serve, the kitchen tools, the entertainer pack, and the ultimate set. And I don't know if you need to do it or not, but you could even do it over 5 installments of $904 a month plus tax. And that's no interest, no finance charges. You just put it in a credit card, and it's only $904 a month for 5 months. And you are literally done. I don't know if
what was the price again?
$45.08 plus tax.
That's including or without the tax?
It'll be plus tax.
With the tax?
Yeah, no, it'll be plus tax.
Oh, right, so you haven't included the tax to that price?
No, I haven't included the tax to that price. Okay. So I could do that for you real fast though. $45.08 times 1 point, what is it, 8.5%? So 45.
No, I thought it was 7.5. No.
Where do you live? Do you live in Tampa or Pinellas?
Well, I could do it in both. I think Pinellas is.
Yeah, Pinellas is less. Pinellas is less. So if you did 7.5% in Pinellas, that would be an extra it would be like an extra $330 in tax. But either way, you can see that by doing it as a package deal, it's saving you about $2,000 by doing everything together.
Okay.
What do you think?
Right now, I want to look. It looks good. I just gotta go home and look. You know, talk to the husband, and it looks good. You know, cool. and see what he says.
Yeah, absolutely. Is he going to be cooking with you a little bit?
Definitely, I'll be able to give you a response probably tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds right. Is he going to be cooking with you a little bit too?
Oh, heck no, he's just going to be eating.
100%, 100%.
He's going to be eating. I can't wait for the kitchen to be done.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
That's great. That's great. So just so you know.
That sounds. I just want to, you know, look at your website again.
Of course.
And you know, but that whole thing looks very good.
Good. Good. For whatever it's worth, just when you look at the site, just so you know what I did is with your complete set, like you saw, you get 1 free gift, which I was going to give you that kitchen tool set anyway. And since by adding on that 5-piece, the stainless setting, I'm going to buy you the entertainer pack and the bacon serve set. So that's essentially what I did. So you're getting, I know you don't.
Wait, say that again. Repeat that again. I lost you. I went blank.
So for your ultimate set, your free gift is going to be the 6-piece kitchen tool set, which I know we talked about. So essentially, we're adding on the stainless flatware chest, and I'm going to buy you the entertainer pack and the bacon serve set. So I'm going to essentially buy you these 7 items here, the 3 bacon tools and the entertainer pack. So there's those 7 items that I'm going to buy you by doing the 60-piece set, which is 12 place settings, because I know you said you originally only needed 6 or 8. So if you did it as that package, it ends up saving you a lot. I mean, you could do the math. You literally could go to the site and you will see it's a really, really good deal.
So I would be getting that's not on there, the baking, which one's
Yeah, so you're gonna get the 3 baking serve. So the baking serve is a turn and serve, a pie cutter, and then the professional spatula. So it's like for spreading,
Okay.
and you also for like your cakes and pies along with your cookies.
So that one would be the, out of that price, out of that 45, that's considered for free, and what was the other one free?
The entertainer pack,
The
which is the ice cream scoop, pizza cutter.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that ice cream scoop thing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so you're gonna get an ice cream scoop, pizza cutter, peeler, cheese knife, and the 3 baking tools just by adding on that flatware chest. And just so you know, the flatware chest just by itself, if you just do it alone on the website, is $14.59. But if you do it piece by piece by piece over time, it is it ends up being something like over $2 grand, $2,100, $2,200. And that's why I say it's about 35% discounted. So not only are you getting a built-in discount of like $700, plus I'm adding on another, you know, here, I'll share my screen over here so you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but this is what it looks like. And I even could send a picture of this for you where,
Yeah.
yeah, so that way you could see what it looks like. Whoops, not that. So I don't know if it's blurry or not, but I could send that as a photo. So essentially you're getting the set, which is $30.49. You're getting the flatware, which is $14.59. And then I'm going to buy you the $300 kitchen tool set, the $228 entertainer pack, and the $181 bacon serve set. Does that sound good?
I got you. Yeah, that does sound good.
So, and again, I know you're remodeling the kitchen, and I know you obviously were running by the hubby. I can lock this in for you. You can let me know, you know, if you know for sure,
Yeah.
you know, what do you think he's gonna say?
I want him to look at the flatware,
Okay.
The stainless, that right there.
Yeah.
I want him to look at it, to get on our screen, and I want to show him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Perfect. Well, one of the things that went,
that's the only reason, because we've been, while we're shopping for stuff, we I said, I have a set, but there's, I let my cousin borrow it, and some stuff is missing, so that bothers me. So,
yeah. Do you think?
And in that set, does that have a butter knife too?
So yeah. It has.
Is there any?
Yeah, it has 12 of them, but our butter knife has a razor sharp edge to it too. So you could spread butter and you also can cut with it too.
And that's on that set, right?
Yeah, exactly.
12.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I'll show you.
So,
I'll show you. It looks like
I
this.
just wanted to look at the set to see if he likes it.
Yeah. So it will look like that. Can you see what it looks like?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
Very elegant.
Exactly. And what's nice is they're durable.
And at the same time, simple too. Not all. We don't like all these little. How do you call it? Where anything can go inside of it.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a nice set. Okay.
Cool. So yeah.
Okay.
So and again, it will look like this. Now I know it's more, again, you'd have extra settings that you don't necessarily need, but one, just as a reference point, one 5-piece setting just by itself is 165. So 165 times 8 is 1320. So it's versus
it comes with the box with everything.
Versus doing the box,
It
it's
comes with it.
yeah. Versus the set, it's only $14.59. It's only like an extra $120 more, and you get $228 entertainer pack for free and the bacon serve. So you're getting like $400 in extra free cut go, plus the entire plus 4 extra place settings and a cherry box. for the extra.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. If I end up getting that, maybe I should switch the knife thing set to cherry too. What do you think? Or no?
Well, they're probably not going to be sitting side by side on the countertop all the time.
You're not. You're right.
So
It's not. Yeah, because it doesn't come. The other that box doesn't. It only comes in cherry, right?
yeah, exactly, yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, my wife and I, we have it tucked away, and we only took, like I said, we took like 6 place settings out and put them in the drawer, and then we have another 6 place
Right.
settings that sit in the box. So like if we do ever, have our company over, we bust them out. But we don't,
Right.
need that many out all the time. So believe me, like I said, Dory, for taking the time to sit down with me to do this run through, and we have a bunch of students here. Here's all of our students here that are watching right now. So
Wow.
yeah, so we appreciate you allowing me to kind of like go through, and that's why I feel excited to save you. I was going to save you the money on the kitchen tool set anyway, which is $300, but by doing it like this whole package, like I talked about, it's going to save you a good amount of money, and it also helped a lot of students kind of see what it looks like to just like negotiate and have a conversation with a client. So
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna probably get with you tomorrow.
yeah, no, I know we already talked about that.
Did you screenshot that?
I will. I'll send that over to you. No, yeah, I'll send that over to you. I'll send it to you in a text message if that's okay. And then,
Perfect.
talk to your husband. If you know for sure, if you're like Mike, 100%, like I know this is what we want to do, and you want to just kind of like run it by your hubby, just so as a reminder, you have 3 weeks from the day you get it. And so from today, and then everything's delivered to you, it'll be about 10 days or so to get to you. And then you have another 3 weeks from the day you get it. So you'll literally have like a month to talk to your husband on whether or not this was the perfect set and what, if you want to change anything. But if you just want to rip off the Band-Aid, lock it in, like I could get this set is entered in for you right now and get it shipped out to you literally next week.
I'd rather just, we can talk tomorrow.
Okay.
I'd rather do that.
Perfect. No worries at all.
I know.
No worries at all. Finalize on whether, what makes most sense for you and him.
Yes. I want to be able to sit down, get on the computer and show him, and and then we can definitely, either way, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
know what I want.
Of course.
What's gonna happen? Just talking, because I already decided a week ago.
Yeah. No, I know that. I understand 100%. And I'm gonna take this picture right now for you, and I'll send it over to you. And that way,
whether it's what you just offered or just the alternate, I've already know for sure, it's gonna be,
you're gonna love it.
like that.
You'll love
It's
it.
gonna be one or the other. Yeah.
I know
I
it.
can't wait. And I know the white is pretty, but I already have too much white in the kitchen.
No worries.
So it's gonna be blank. It's gonna look bland. Yeah. You won't even see my kitchen. You'll see the subway tiles, and you won't even see that white. My knives. My knives.
Well, I as soon as what's your husband's name, by the way? Alan. Once you talk to Alan, we can follow up tomorrow. I'm in no rush at all. Like I said, I just wanted to present to you the best deal, rock bottom, right away. And now boom, that will be your package deal. And if you want to do that package or the original one that we talked about, either way, you're absolutely going to love it.
Yeah.
And the sooner we put it in, then maybe we could even get it to you before July 4th, so you could even maybe have them and play with them a little bit.
I can leave that one.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Wait, hold on, Mike. Sorry. I have to wait.
No worries, Dory. So you want me to follow? I'll wait. You could text me tomorrow, or we could get a phone call tomorrow, and I'll look forward to finalizing what works for you and Alan. Okay.
No, definitely. And what I was going to say, I was going to tell you something. now I forgot. I'm drawing a blank, sorry.
It's all good.
Yes, we will, you'll text that to me and then we'll definitely, about tomorrow. Oh, no, we were talking about, now I remember, having it before the, 4th of July. I'd rather wait after because we're gonna be out of town.
Oh, all right. So,
You know,
yeah, it's all good.
then, you know, yeah, so.
Yeah, so
actually,
you,
we're gonna be at the beach, at our place at the beach, so, you know, I don't wanna, wait, make sure I don't miss anything. I don't want,
you don't want something sitting at the door. Yeah, 100%. So,
yeah.
so I don't have to rush it. I don't have to rush deliver it, you know, so we'll map that out when we follow up. So thanks again, Dory. I appreciate it. And everyone else says thank you as well. So thanks, Dory. Okay. Bye, Dory. No, it's okay.
So, okay, it was a great presentation.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Whew. Oh my goodness, get it off the phone, man. All right, so now I actually, so here's the thing. I actually have that, like I said, that was like a bonus. Mason told me to do that. I wasn't going to, but he told me to do that for y'all before I did the demo. So that wasn't like the demo, that was just, I just wanted to lock down a sale for a customer who wanted to buy. That's all that was. So I didn't plan on it taking that long, but I'm actually about to do a demo, right? But was there a couple things that you noticed in that was like maybe helpful at all, or I don't know? Oops.
Yeah, there is. It's like,
Add to wish list.
yeah, if you add to wish list.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Cool. So this is the actual demo I'm about to do. So, as soon as she hops on, I just texted her. She's, so this is my accountant, and I'm gonna, hopefully she'll be nice enough to record it, but until she hops on, any like observations or thoughts or things you like, by the way, right as soon as I'm done here, we have all that stuff in the back that we're gonna cut up and let you guys play with Cutco and use it. We got a watermelon, cantaloupe, we got a coconut to smash through. We got, yeah, 3 pineapples, the samurai slice. Yeah, so we got a lot of cool stuff. What showed up?
So what I was gonna say is that even after you knew that the sale wasn't happening today, like you still didn't like try and like end the presentation, like you weren't in a rush to leave after that. You were still like having a conversation, there were still things to be said, and even though she was just like reminding you like, hey, I'm not buying it today, you're like, yeah, that's fine, I know.
Yeah, it's 100%, and I still gave the extra attempt. Now here's the thing, with a larger order like that, you do not want to do, you would want to drop down and show smaller options. I just know, I've talked to this client already, she's ready to buy large, so I'm not going to drop down because I know she's going to buy large, and I'm playing a longer game. It's like opposite of what we teach you, which is like out of sight, out of mind, law of diminishing intent. But she contacted me, so it's different. So that's why it's a different type of sale. But I at least wanted you to see what negotiation and like how to maybe build value in some things, or how to present a price. Any of that show up at all while we're waiting for my accountant to hop on?
Wait, so when people go on the website, like, they recommend it to you? Is that how it goes?
I have my own website. If you go to morethanjustknives.com, that's my site. So I have customers that can just buy from that, and I have about 1,000 customers. So
Something that showed up for me is that I'm going to buy you
for the free stuff. So I'm going to buy this for you.
Yeah, that's really good
Verbiage, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to buy this for you. Hodge.
Like, it's not free.
Yeah, I'm going to buy this for you. Good.
Yeah, what stood out to me, she knew what she wanted going into it, like she wanted that ultimate, but you still managed to add on like a couple thousand CPO just by asking her questions like, hey, could you see yourself using that? Or,
Yeah.
you know, if this were like free, would you add it?
Always add the wish list. Yeah, just because I could have, that's the thing is could have sold the ultimate steak knives on the phone with her, but this is why, and that's what I was going to do. I was gonna just do that because that was 40 minutes of my time that I will not get back now. So like, but I said for 40 minutes, could I upserve her? Could I help her get more stuff? If I actually had a conversation with her, and based upon what you just saw, if I did my job well enough, that created an extra like 1,000 CPO, which would be an extra like, you know, $500 at 50%. So it's like, cool, that's worth 40 minutes of my time for sure. Good. Good. Go ahead. Jessica's not here yet. So as soon as she hops on, my accountant.
Okay. So you said by doing this package, and you've already mentioned it before, but
Instead of, not, you don't always have to say set, sometimes you say package when you're including like other things in it. So just like the wording on it. instead of-
I'm texting her again. The verbiage of the package.
yeah.
Say again.
It's saying package instead of set.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Including more things.
When you're including more things than
Not
just a set, it's a
it's not
package.
this and this, it's just this package.
Yes.
And like it makes it, yeah, it just makes it sound
Like better
Yes.
and like it's already a thing.
Great observation. I love saying that. 100%.
I'm not sure if someone said this already, but when you said, when you're bonusing stuff, no, I'm gonna give you this for free, it's I'm gonna buy you
You're
this.
gonna buy this.
And I think that just shows that, you know, they're seeing that you care and you're buying it for them, because
Yeah.
essentially you are. So.
It's true.
so like,
I did. What's your situation like?
Oh.
What's your
Also not
situation?
giving
What's
free
your
stuff
could
or
this-
for saying that it's discounted, which it is, to do it as a step level, it's like I'm already seeing what you're discounting.
Yeah, did you see, you can see like when you show the wish list, it shows the full retail bought individually. And then it's like your price. I love, I mean, that way they see that and they're like, wow, that's a good deal. And it is. But it doesn't, I didn't have to give that much free stuff for that work.
The one line you were like, if Kickoff was falling out of the sky.
Oh, yeah.
make a list.
Yeah, to add to the wish list, right? You gotta build that wish list, right? Do you want me to just throw that on the wish list? Just add that on the wish list, right? Yeah.
I like the word you use for like, if you were my cool aunt, this is the package I'd give her,
Yeah, if this was the same package I would give my cool on. Yep,
the customer.
that's a good one.
And like with the silverware, which you said you didn't need that much, and you mentioned like, oh, you can like store some items. I don't know, yeah, percent if you happen to entertain.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys caught. No, but that's true. Yeah. What's that? Well, what she said is how I was able to show her why a 12 piece is better value than the 8 piece or 6 piece.
She was sold off and sold off.
So I was like, you might, just in case you're gonna entertain, you might have it, I'll just show, can I just show it to you? Or can I just add that to the wish list? We could always go from there.
And having personal examples of you and your wife having.
Yeah,
the jewelry.
personal stories.
That's what I like about having.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
Like, guys, here's a picture of this.
100%. 100%. While we're waiting, do any of you guys want to just like cut some stuff up? Oh, damn. Me do it? I don't know where Trey is.
Oh, it ends, okay. What is wrong with you? You can see the normal characteristics like. Okay, I'm so sorry. So there's not a regular picture here.
So there's a component of brand.
Dang it. I might have a no-show, guys. But that's why I double booked. for that reason. Because I'm like, shoot, I got all of you guys trying to watch me do something. So I double booked. Just say,
Hey, not only did you let me down, you let the whole.
I did.
Not you, Mike, your customer.
Oh. I did. All right, guys, so let me. All right, let's cut some stuff up.
Dude, I definitely like, I'm excited.
Once you do like.
All right.
Which is like.
Get my phone out here just in case.
Just kind of.
Yeah, the demo?
That's
It was supposed to start
Just trust me, you just take
by-
off.
That's what I told her. But she's not how I would do it.
So just come out of it.
So yeah, so what I want to do is want to cut some stuff. I want to show you. We'll do a whole cutting clinic. So there's like open leather and stuff over there. It's just going to show you. We got a lot of stuff.
Really, really transform.
No, these are sample things. So, all right. It looks like this.
Why are you
Oh, like she's
All right, guys. All right, guys. Demo time.
No, I probably should.
Hi, Jessica. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. I see you there, but I can't hear you if you could hear me. Let me try the text. Can you hear me? And I'll also text you. I see you on the Zoom, comma, but I cannot see or hear you. Hmm. I don't know. I texted you too, if you could hear me. Are you there? Hi. An actual Mrs. Jones, right? I don't know. I haven't got a response. Yeah, I sent you a text. If you could hear me, I sent you a text. I don't know if you could hear me or not. Oh, so it's connected to audio. Connected to audio. Hey, Jessica, can you hear me now? I can. I can hear you now. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Let's see if we can. Oh, there's video. Can you see me?
I do. I can see you. Jessica, thank you so much for doing this. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you guys. How's everything going with you?
Everything is going good. You know, Lindsay and I are we're fighting the fight. You know, she's been a trooper. I've been doing the best I can with what I'm doing. She's doing the best that she can, which she's doing, and we're both learning a lot through this whole process, to say the least. So. Yeah, and again, I can't thank you enough. I know how busy you are. I know you have how much you have going on. And right now, like I told you, I have a couple of students here. This is
Hi.
so a bunch of students here. I don't know if you can see that are counting on me to do a really good appointment right now. So I wanted to do, and I selected you because I know we had this conversation once before. So you could see me and you could hear me okay? Awesome. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to start my appointment and we'll see if that works. And then we'll kind of dig in and see what happens there. So I'm going to click start demo and I'm going to share my screen. And let's take a peek and see if that works where you could see the screen here. So, and by the way, I did not realize that you're, I think I like knew your last name wasn't Childs, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know, let me just go with it. Yeah, that's your maiden, I guess that's your dad's last name, right? Got it. Makes sense. So you could see my screen right here where you could see the welcome. Perfect. Perfect. So first off, I know every time we talk, I'm always doing the talking and I really don't feel like I know anything about you much. So do you have kids? Like, are you married? Like, do you have a family? Like, I'm always doing the talking. So.
I have been divorced for about 2 years, and I have 4 boys from 16 to 6 years old. So I have a 6-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 16-year-old, who makes me feel like a shrimp. And I am 5'9". For a woman, I feel like I was pretty tall, but I no longer feel like I'm very tall.
Wow.
So he's tall at 16 and at 11.
Wow. So he's 16. You said he's 6'2", you said? Oh, an 11 shoe. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. So you have 4 kids. I did not know that. You have 4 boys. Good for you. Wow. Wow. I had no idea. So that's cool. I'm glad I asked. And are they with you like half the time or majority of the time or? Wow. So you got a full house and then they're all their friends. Do you have like their friends come over to the house too and stuff or?
Yeah, the older one has some friends that come over. The next door neighbor will come over and hang out over here. I've got about 2 acres, so I have about 40 chickens. And we have a farm. We live on a little farm.
Oh my goodness. Do you go out in the yard and like grab the chickens and like cut them up and stuff? Is that your job?
We haven't gotten to the butchering yet, but I'm ready.
Whoa. Well, that's why we're having this conversation then, right?
Good night, Joel.
Well, I'll tell you, the best man at my wedding, David, they live out in like Plant City area. They have like a large area farm, and then they have another large area in Lake Placid area. And I'll tell you, his mom and dad, they got the complete set of Cutco, the largest set we have. And I was kind of new when they bought it, and I went over there for a holiday. And I think it was like Easter or something, and they literally had a pig on a spit. They were cutting up these chickens and all. I was like, I grew up in the suburbs in New Jersey. I never seen anything like this, and I was so happy that they bought Cutco because they were actually using the knives and cutting them up from scratch and preparing it. I was like, this is this is real life testimonial of like the, having good tools and cutting some stuff up. But that was way out of my comfort zone, man. So good for you, Jess. That's great.
Block yet, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Well, is it okay with you, Jessica, if I could just share with you like why I'm doing this and like why I'm hopping on the Zoom with you real fast and like why I have these students in front of me? Is that okay? You sure? Okay. Cool. So obviously you do all my taxes, so you see the finished product of everything that I do, but the beginning stages of everything is I actually, I've been with Kickoff and I've been now here, this is my 17th year with the company. What's really been fun is not only did I pay my way through college doing this, but I was now, after graduating with my engineering degree, I've now trained over 5,000 students on how to do this so they could pay their way through college. So they have the scholarship program, they have like letters of recommendation they can earn, different promotions that they could receive and whatnot. So I have a room full of students that are watching me do like a presentation so they can learn how to do one a little bit more effective. So I personally, once in a while, will hop on Zoom and do these appointments so that way, they can see what it looks like. But I have over 1,000 customers of mine who've bought Kickoff from me. I've personally sold over $300,000 worth of Kickoff. And it's been absolutely a blessing showing such a really fun, cool product. And those 5,000 students I've trained, they've gone on to sell about $15 million worth of Kickoff. And it's just absolutely remarkable. So my goal right now, specifically, especially right now, is to help all of our sales team and all of our representatives, all of our student managers, just to learn how to do really good appointments. So every time I do one of these appointments, it's going to help. It's going to help them. It's going to help me. And that's why this summer I'm looking to do more of these. Lindsay and I, obviously, we have James, and we're good right now while he's in the hospital. Medicaid is covering it, and when he comes home, we're going to be on Cobra, and we're looking the monthly expense is going to be about $2,500 a month for the insurance, and then it's going to be all the doctor's visits and the nursing. And so I'm like, you know what, let me go back in the field a little bit. It might not be a bad idea to do some of these presentations. So if I do a good job, if you like Cutco, you like me, you like the presentation, all I ask is that at the end, if you want to introduce me to more people that I can hop on Zoom and do this fun presentation with, referrals is going to be the lifeline of the business for sure. So just have an open mind, taking a look at Cutco as I show you everything, because obviously it's going towards a good cause. It's going towards teaching students and of course towards some of the personal goals that I have. And like I said to you before, you don't have to get anything. I'm just going to show everything to you, but I will warn you, Jessica, I promise you, I've been doing this a long time. Cutco is awesome. Okay. And
taxes,
what's that?
I said you didn't know me before taxes, obviously, but prior to doing taxes, I've done taxes now consecutively for 15 years. But prior, I did 5 years at culinary.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
So I know my way around the kitchen.
Hell yeah. And you don't, so you wait a minute, you did culinary for 5 years and you still don't have Cutco?
Right. I still don't have Cutco, but I did culinary. Like I buy Hinkle.
Oh.
Like that's my culinary brain in my brain.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Henkel's, they're I'll talk a little bit about them. They're a part of like the presentation a little bit, but I'm glad that you at least invested in, good, high quality brand. Henkel's been around forever. I mean, they're around since the 1700s. They've been a company, so they're really good. The only one challenge with Henkel's that I love the high quality brand, is that they'll downgrade the quality and they'll sell it for less. Like they'll sell in Target or they'll sell in Bed Bath & Beyond, but then they'll also sell in like Williams-Sonoma. So somebody might own Henkel's thinking they're driving like a really, really good set of Henkel's, but instead they're really driving the low quality Henkel's. So it's like taking the Mercedes emblem, putting it on a Toyota and saying, look, I have a Mercedes, where it's really not. It's like, just low quality brand with a good, a good logo on it. So that's my only thing, that the Henkel's will downgrade the quality to sell it for a lower price. Where Cutco, it's just one quality, it's expensive as hell, It's a lot of money, but it's one quality. It's the best. It's American made, high quality, guaranteed forever. So, and what I love about the brand Cutco is they made a decision 70 years ago when they opened the doors and said, we will never lower the quality. We'll explain the quality once, the value once, the guarantee once. We'll make it here in America forever, and we'll only explain it one time. So we'll never, ever have to apologize for poor quality to any of our customers. And that's what one of the things that's kept me here for 17 years now is that you hear these stories of how many people love it, they use it, and it's the best ever. So it is amazing. And like I said, Cutco, there's sets, there's custom packages that you could do. There's all these gifts, all these accessories, and my job is just show you everything. But like I said, I'll warn you, most of the time when you do this, people end up getting a bunch of Cutco. So you could hide your credit card, like I said, hide it, I'm not. But if you feel inspired and compelled today, I promise you that I will give you the absolute best deal today, specifically because I have a bunch of students in front of me that are watching. So I don't want to look bad in front of them. But also because I promised you that I would hook you up for doing this appointment with me. So I will give you the rock bottom, whatever you decide that you want to get today. And you don't even have to pay for it all at once. You could even divide it into no interest installment plans just to make it a little bit more affordable if you want to. Our best discounts are as high as $1,500 right now. This is by far be the best time to buy if you were ever going to do it. And we have different size sets for different size families. So just so, based on the conversation, do you cook more so like because you have to, more so because you like to, or more so you're like, I really love to throw down in the kitchen? What would you say?
We love to throw down in the kitchen. Like nobody can cool. Yeah, no one's gonna. Yeah, better than me.
Well, I will show you. This is our complete set. This is a set my wife and I have. Okay, so this is our complete set. It's Jessica. It is the biggest and baddest set of kitchen knives on planet Earth. It is like a food processor in a block. It is the best set you can ever get. It's the best value. I will show it to you, but I'll also show you, like, we have a medium family set and a smaller family set too. This basic set is just 7 knives, 2 forks, and a spatula. But the complete set is a lot of fun. It just has some extra tools to make cooking that much more enjoyable. So I'll just show them to you, and then you can kind of make a decision from there of what makes the most sense. But to start, what I want to do is I want to just play a quick video for you so you can know the background of Cutco and just like understand the product real quick. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share this video. I'm going to click play. I just want you to notice that as you're watching this, there's 17 million families who own Cutco. And I want you to think about it in these terms. Out of 17 million families who own Cutco across the United States, it's about 1 out of 8 homes in America. How many of them do you think already had a set of knives before they bought Cutco? All of them, right? And what you're going to see is why those 17 million families still decided to get Cutco even though they had knives. Because it's really designed for the budget-minded consumer, someone who doesn't want to waste money buying things over and over again and using stuff that doesn't work that well. So I'm going to play this video real quick, and let's see if it works. If you can see it and hear it.
I think we got knives for our wedding. They didn't
You can see and hear it.
Test of time.
I cut things and they saw
Perfect.
through the tomato and it's starting to like mush underneath me.
It seemed that they got dull very quickly. Sometimes we just couldn't find the right knife to do what we needed it to do. And since we've got Cutco, we have the variety of knives. Each knife really does something different.
When we first picked up the knives, we could tell the difference. We weren't used to having such sharp blades, tools working like they were supposed to.
We actually use them so frequently, I can't put them away. It's just part of our kitchen now.
When it comes to preparing food and cooking meals for your family, a set of sharp, dependable knives in your kitchen can be the difference between cooking because you have to or cooking because you want to. With the right knives, food preparation.
That spreader's awesome.
With the wrong ones, not so much.
I can't compare the Cutco to any knife that they sell in the department store because I've tried them all. The only knives I have are Cutco. But preparing meals for 10 people 3 times a day, I need a knife that I know I can go to that has the quality that's going to work every time. And Cutco does it for me. Cutco quality is number 1.
Since 1949, for millions of families across the country, the right knives are Cutco knives. Cutco knives are made right here in America, always have been. And today, hundreds of Cutco team members craft each knife with an artisan's eye for quality and detail. This level of craftsmanship is one of the reasons that every Cutco knife comes with a forever guarantee, a powerful promise we've stood behind since our founding in 1949.
So forever.
That means your Cutco set will be the last set of knives you'll ever need to buy. 10 years, 20 years, even generations down the road, Cutco will sharpen your knives and replace any defective item for free. No one else does that because no one else is Cutco.
They can find the product, which is very rare. And you're an American company, which is even better. It's lifetime warranty, so I did have the experience of having it once replaced with no questions asked.
Warranty on a knife that we've had for over a decade, we've had a couple knives replaced that have been damaged. It was very easy.
Cutco can make.
And I just want to echo one thing there is when they say the forever guarantee and the forever sharpness and all that, the benefit, I know like Henkel's and Wusthof and some of the high quality brands that are out there, they do have some sort of guarantee to them, but they're never on the user error. It's always on the manufacturer error. So what's nice about Cutco is it's really made for commercial, for residential use. So it's like the tip breaks, the knife stops dull, the melted handle, any of that. If it shouldn't happen, but if it did, everything is under the forever guarantee for the lifetime. So if you pass the knives down to your 16-year-old, like 50 years from now, like he has the forever guarantee too. So we've had customers have Cutco forever and ever and ever. I mean, it's amazing. So I just wanted to echo that. That's part of what makes it so expensive though, because you're paying for the guarantee and the quality.
My parents both have Cutco products.
Oh, so you know. Did you grow up using them at home with them?
No, they didn't get them until probably maybe 10 years ago.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so you already get it. You already get it then. That's cool. So let's keep watching the video though. Sorry to interrupt.
Make this guarantee because of the unique patented design and the meticulous multi-step construction process that goes into its knives. It's what makes Cutco unique and a cut above.
So small
all others,
things.
Quality, durability.
Can you hear me right now?
Satisfaction.
Okay. So small things to keep in mind. I know. Good. I'm talking to all of you. So if you notice that if you can know what kind of knives they have before the presentation starts, I'm handling those concerns throughout the demo, just to kind of keep that in mind.
This process creates a series of 3 razor-sharp edges on the blade with pointed teeth that protect it from contacting surfaces that might dull the knife. The double D recessed edge allows the blade to cut forward, backward, or straight down with ease.
Do you see that?
You can cut virtually anything, which makes food preparation easy, fast, and fun. Here's proof of how sharp a Cutco blade is. This is a tough piece of lead, and using a regular kitchen knife, even a brand new one, cutting it is practically impossible. Now, watch what the Cutco table knife can do. Notice its rounded design for added safety and no rivets, so it looks great on your table. But can it cut? Can it ever?
Those are about, Lindsay and I have 12 of those. And they're incredible.
Any other knife that I've ever used, they do exactly what I want to do every single time. Here's something you might not know. You may already own an incredibly expensive set of knives. Ever seen a kitchen drawer that looks like this? Loads and loads of knives, most of which you never use because they're too dull or aren't right for the job. That's money wasted. A lot of money when you add it all up.
Some of y'all could probably like recite this video at this point, huh?
Yes.
Knives that are designed for every conceivable kitchen. Knives that you'll be happy to use every day.
It's cool, right? Isn't it cool?
Let's take a quick look at a few of the most popular knives in a set. If you've ever tried to cut a tomato with a dull knife, you know how frustrating and messy it can be. The Cutco trimmer makes quick work of tomatoes, oranges, apples, cucumbers, great for sectioning grapefruit and oranges. Easily trims and bones meat, poultry, and fish. It's even a great bar knife for lemons and limes. This versatile knife is a star of your set. And one of the key reasons Cutco won About.com's Reader's Choice Award for Best Cutlery Brand.
The trimmer. I love the trimmer. That's my favorite knife. I use it when I'm cutting up salads and I'm trimming a steak.
I use it for my meats like chicken, roast. I really use it for everything. So it's a pretty multi-purpose knife.
Ready to do some chopping, dicing, slicing, and mincing? The home chef now has a classic knife at their disposal, the Petite Chef. Just place the tip on the cutting board and rock the blade, using the back of the blade to do the cutting. When done this way, you feel as though you're cutting air.
My favorite cutco knife is the chef knife. Just cutting the lettuce when you want it super fine or really chopped really fine, it makes cooking a lot easier.
It has the nice
Love my chef knives.
chop quickly. I don't think I realized how efficient that would be.
And now, the knife that's more than a knife, the Cutco Spatula Spreader. It's the world's premier sandwich and bagel knife. Spread mayo, cream cheese, or jellies. No muss, no fuss. Cut cakes with ease. Serve up neat, appetizing portions of lasagna. Slice up a pizza.
By far, my favorite knife is the spatula knife. Great for sandwiches. You can cut the bagel, then you can scoop the spread. It's all with one tool.
Finally, let's look at a knife you probably won't use every day, but when you need it, you'll be so glad it's in your set. It's the renowned Cutco Butcher Knife.
That's what you use to chop off the chicken heads.
Use it once and you'll wonder how long without it. Heavy duty and tough, it easily segments and trims big cuts of meat and disjoints poultry. Watch it go through a squash, pineapple, even a watermelon in a single pass.
Butcher knife, great for cutting. Just goes through it like crazy. It's so easy to get around. You don't have to worry about the heat because it has that length.
So you can see that you're getting inspired to chop off those chicken heads, right?
Yep, I can see it already.
So just a couple more minutes,
Having the right knife for the right job is like having the right club for every shot, the right tool for every task, the right shoes for every occasion. With the right set of Cutco knives.
Notice how you want to kind of like if you notice every 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to say kind of saying something or pausing it for a quick second, just to make sure they stay
Using a
engaged.
dull knife, especially for the wrong purpose, is a serious safety hazard. It's been proven that most
No.
kitchen accidents involve the knife, especially
She's a super private person. I wasn't even going to ask her.
and use them improperly in order to get them to cut.
She's done my taxes for like 10 years, and I just got her cell phone number today for this demo.
Knives are a far safer choice and make your kitchen a much more enjoyable place. All the knives
Oh, it's recording over there.
set are guaranteed to be sharp forever because we'll sharpen them for free, anytime, anywhere, no matter how long ago you bought them. How sharp are they? Watch this. This is the Cutco Petite Carbon. Our customers have given this knife a 5-star rating on Cutco.com.
So once the chicken is cooked, this is the one you'll use to cut that chicken.
It's tough, fibrous, like a big roast. Now watch this. If it can cut rope like this, imagine how easily it will glide through your toughest cutting jobs.
Other knives I had to solve through and solve. Cut holes, they not have to do that. They stay sharp. I've been 100% satisfied.
It's clear that a Cutco knife set is the premier choice and the most important set of tools in the kitchen. So now let's talk value. Remember that every knife in every set is American-made in Cutco's own facility in upstate New York and is completely covered by Cutco's one-of-a-kind forever guarantee. These are knives that will last for your lifetime and beyond. Nobody else offers that kind of value.
The Cutco knives made a huge difference in the kitchen. For 15 years, we've had the same set of knives. Everybody talks about the good quality and the sharpness of it, how long it stays sharp. I know that we've gotten our money's worth out of those knives.
Remember, too, that Cutco knives are made of the highest quality materials. The handles, for example, are not wood or cheap plastic, but thermal resin for far greater strength, dishwasher endurance, and long-term durability. They will crack, splinter, chip, or absorb grease. Wooden handles can become bacteria breeding grounds, and cheap brass rivets quickly discolor and show their age. Cutco exclusively uses corrosion-resistant nickel-silver rivets for the utmost in appearance and durability.
Oh, you got the super shears. Check these out.
Strong and versatile. You can use them in the kitchen, the garden, anywhere. Cut everything from delicate
penny
to that ridiculously tough plastic packaging your regular scissors just can't handle. And the heavy-duty blades separate for easy cleaning. How powerful are the shears? Strong enough to easily cut through this pen. Your Cutco representative is ready to answer any questions you may have and help you choose the set that turns this into this and this into this. Thanks for choosing Cutco. American made, forever guaranteed.
Pretty cool, right? So tell me, what after watching that, I know you obviously your parents have had it for years, but what impressed you most with what you saw? Like the quality, the guarantee, just the durability, anything in particular for you that was like, wow, like I didn't know that, or that was really impressive for me?
Yeah, the guarantee is definitely something in the American made. I mean, we always try to buy something, anything made in the USA. So I think that's profound.
It's so cool
You
that
don't ever have to look overseas or anything like everybody else is doing. So,
it's cool that you say that because there's about 700 factory workers that make the knives handcrafted up in New York. And especially when everything what happened with COVID and everything, every one of them were still paid. The company just takes care of their people 100%. And like it's the people that make the knives, the American factory workers, some of them have been making them. On average, it's 20 years that they've been working in the factory making the knives. So I always love that because, you know, it helps, you know, the economy because it's like people up in New York making the knives, you know, then the UPS driver delivering the product line, you know, it's like it's all staying inside here. And then the American consumer like you doesn't have to rebuy over and over again and, you know, provides jobs for myself and our salespeople. So it's really such an incredible model that I really love that. So and Cutco it's literally one of the only products you could buy once, use daily, and never have to replace, you know, and it'll save you money. So we love that. So what I want to do is I want to just show you what comes in the sets, and then I'll show you some of the packages, and we'll see if something makes sense for you and your family. Okay. So this is the homemaker set. It's the most popular set. It's been the most popular set now for the last 40 or 50 years. Really, the cassette's been around since the 1949 when it came out. So it's really popular. It's a basic set. It's 7 knives, 2 forks, and a spatula. Now we do have 2 larger sets. The signature and the ultimate, I'll show you those 2. That's the set that Lindsay and I have is the ultimate. I'm just going to start with the basics just so you could see, but the larger options that we have, a lot of families really like. But this one's just the smaller family set. It comes with, there's the black, the white, or the bread. You know, you could choose which color set you like better. Just out of curiosity, which color would match your kitchen better, you think?
Well, it's funny because my dad has the black and my mom has the white.
So it might be different and need to get the red, huh?
I don't know that I would be that different. I am wearing a red dress today, but I don't know that I would go with red kitchen knives. I'd say red or white.
Okay, cool. We could do a combo, make it a Buccaneer set, you know, something like that. So I'm going to show you what comes in the set, just so you have an idea. The first tool is your paring knife. Paring knife for small fruits in the air. What's nice about the basic set is you get the small paring knife. It's perfect for small fruits in the air. Makes it really easy for paring and peeling. The ultimate set, the complete set that Lindsay and I have, it comes with a larger paring knife too, where the basic set, this one only just comes with the one. But that one's not good for like slicing on a cutting board. That's why you have the trimmer. So the trimmer is for anything smaller on a cutting board, like trimming bats for meats or tomatoes. So this one's really good for that. The homemaker set, the small one, comes with one trimmer, just like this. The complete set brings a straight edge version of this for boning, like butterflying meats or flank steaks or something like that. So a lot of customers like that. But the basic set just comes with the one double D-edge trimmer. That one's not good for spreading. That's why we have the spatula spreader, which has the double D-edge. It's perfect for making sandwiches and lasagnas, casseroles. This one is going to be great for like making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm sure you probably do that once in a while for the kids. Yeah, so this one's really good for that. What I love about the basic set is you get one spatula spreader. The complete set also brings a cheese knife. So if you ever want to cut brie or do some cheese, it's like great for like pairing them together. So you could have a spread and you also have the cheese knife. But the homemaker set, this one only comes with just the one spreader. The petite carver turning fork, the basic set and the complete set both bring this. This is going to be good for your like rotisserie chickens, your pineapples, your cantaloupe, something like that. So you get a smaller carving set and you get a large carving set in both sets. So that's always nice. The butcher knife is your heavy duty knife. This is going to be your melon knife. So this is the one you saw in the video. This is going to be for chopping off the chicken heads. So, right. So your butcher knife is going to be your heavy duty chopper, heavy duty knife. The complete set, you get 3 heavy duty knives. You get a cleaver that's 2 pounds, plus you get a hearty slicer, which is like a little bit like do you ever want to like slice and chop at the same time? You ever want to like a pepperoni, like a large meat block, you want to slice and chop, then you get a hearty slicer. But the basic set, this one here, the homemaker, you get just the 1 butcher knife, which is great for like large melons and whatnot. Those aren't your vegetable choppers, so that's why you have the vegetable chopper and the petite chef knife. So what I love about the homemaker set is you get 1 chef knife, which is perfect for mincing and dicing, but it's sometimes it's really good for the prep, but it's not good for the fine mince. So your larger family sets come with a smaller version of this for like a fine mince and dice. It's a 5-inch blade. It's a little bit more easy to handle. And it also comes with like a larger vegetable knife, which is top heavy. And you also get a Santoku style knife, which a lot of people like for slicing, dicing, and chopping. But you get a little bit more variety with the complete set. But the homemaker set, you just get the 1 vegetable chopper. And then lastly is your slicer for your breads. So for the slicer, you get your bread knife. And what's nice about this, it is the sexiest slice of bread you'll ever see in your life, Jessica. It is so smooth. It doesn't smush it. It doesn't shred it. It's incredible. You get 1 bread knife in the basic set, but in the complete set, you get a smaller version for bagels, muffins, rolls, and you get a straight edge flexible version for filleting like any type of lox or like indoor salmon, or if you want to make real thin fillets of like zucchini or something like that, it's really nice. But in the basic, you just get the 1 slicer, and you also get the large carving set in both sets too. There's also the table knives. These are the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You saw this in the video where it cuts the leather. And it is absolutely incredible. I'll tell you right now, it is an everyday butter knife. So imagine like if a butter knife and a steak knife had a baby, this is what it would be. Okay. So it's like a butter steak knife. This is like a regular crappy steak knife. You see it just kind of rips and tears. Like it's a very aggressive cut on the leather. The Cutco table knife, watch this. It just glides right through every single time. Check this out. Do you see that? So that it just glides right through every single time. So the basic set comes with 8 of them. Okay. The complete sets and the medium family sets, see, this is the signature, the medium one, and then this is the large, is the one Lindsay and I have. So you can get it comes with 12. So there's 12 here. So there's enough for when company comes over, or there's just you don't want to wash the dishes all the time. So it's just convenient. Our block is never full. The signature set here comes with 10. This is the smallest set that includes the super shears in the block. And this is also the smallest set where you can upgrade to the steak knives. So that's called the signature. It's 1 size a little bit larger than the homemaker that I just showed you. And you can see the steak knife is just a little bit larger of a feel than the table knife. So these are the sets that you can upgrade to the steak knife. But again, I just wanted to show you the homemaker set, which is the start. So you can obviously see the difference between the sets. There's a smaller basic one, there's the larger complete, and then this one's like right in between. There's also the different color blocks that you can get, the honey color or the cherry color. Usually my clients will match the block to their cabinets and the handles to their appliances. What color combination, now that you kind of see the block in there, what do you think would match your kitchen?
I like the maple color better, but I would say that my cabinets are probably more that honey color. I have a very farmhouse style house. And I all the matted stainless appliances. The like dark gray matte appliances.
So this combo, something like that, the honey color with the darker handles.
We go with the white and the honey.
White and the honey. Yeah, that looks super nice. So all of our sets come with cutting boards to protect the knives edges. They all come with the block, which is a really nice option. We also can complement the set with a couple of add-ons. There's the kitchen tool set, which is like your basting spoon, your slotted spoon, the slotted turner. And then you have the entertainer pack here. these are some of the most used tools that are extra that are not the knives, like the Cutco peeler, which I promised you. So this peels back and forth. It is the best peeler that money could buy. You can see it peels backwards and forwards. The blade will pop out for easy cleaning. There's also a little bucket at the top for taking eyes out of potatoes. And there's a little safeguard on it to protect your hand, and has a nice comfortable rubber grip to it. So it is the best peeler you can get. It's amazing. And that comes in the entertainer pack. We also, you get the ice cream scoop. The ice cream scoop goes right through rock solid ice cream. And it's also really good for like watermelon balls or inside of cantaloupe as well. So that's also a really nice add-on. There's also the pizza cutter. The blade will pop out of the pizza cutter for easy cleaning. So you don't have to like worry about that like sauce circle in there. And it also cuts because it's friction, not because it's sharp. So even the 6-year-old, if you want the 6-year-old to help you cook a little bit, the pizza cutter is a really good one because it cuts because it's friction. They just kind of, go through and it can cut some stuff up that way. So it's really a nice tool, extra add-on in the kitchen. And the cheese knife is the sharpest knife Cutco makes. We call it the holy knife because there's little holes there so the cheese doesn't stick to the blade. In fact, Jessica, it is so holy. Do you know how holy this knife is? It's so holy, you could only use it on Sundays. That's how holy it is.
I can only eat my cheese on Sunday.
Yes, that was a cheesy joke. I'm sorry.
I can only slice my cheese on Sunday. I can eat it the rest.
Yeah, well, you cut the cheese often.
Yes.
No, that's great.
So,
I mean,
I hardly buy that shredded cheese. I shred it.
you have 4 boys at home, so I'm sure they cut the cheese a lot too then, huh?
They do, yes.
Yeah.
They literally order whatever.
Jessica, you can't go wrong with fart jokes. I gotta weave them in. So, all right. So back to the point. So then you got the super shears that cut the penny. Those are awesome. It's hard to find a good pair of kitchen shears, and you saw those in the video. They're incredible. Hard molded plastics, everything around the home. So the super shears are very versatile. Lindsay and I have 3 pairs just because we have one upstairs, we have one downstairs, and we have one in the garage because we use them constantly. And they come apart for the easy cleaning. They're good for right-handed and left-handed people. And they're just really, really convenient. A lot of people like those. So just to kind of summarize everything up, Jessica, everything at Cutco is guaranteed forever. So you'll literally never have to buy another set of knives ever again. You can take those Henkels you've had for quite some time, give them to the 16-year-old when he moves out and goes away to college so he could have a starter set ready to roll for him. You don't have to use them, abuse them anymore. Just put them aside. You could upgrade to Cutco and you'll be done. You'll never have to worry about it ever again. One of the benefits of Cutco is the 15-day money back guarantee, which I know it's kind of tough. I'll just tell you, it's tough to make a decision to like what is going to be the perfect set for your family or what are you going to use all the time. So the 15-day trial period, it's kind of like shopping on Amazon where you could try it. And if you don't like it, they have a pretty good return policy on Amazon Prime. The benefit here is you have 15 days from the day you get it. So it's about 3 weeks to try it out. Cut up everything, chop up the chicken heads and do all we got to do, okay? Use them and abuse them. Like try it while you're thinking about it, right? And worst case scenario, you only pay for what you keep. So you can keep all of it, none of it, or some of it. You only got to pay for what you keep, and you only have to put down a little 5th deposit to try out the set. So it just makes it really, really easy for you to try out a lot of Cutco. And then we also have like some bonuses and stuff I'll show you here in just a moment where you can think about it while you're using it, try it while you buy it, date it before you marry it. And, you have essentially 3 weeks from the day you get it just to kind of think about it. And of course, sets make a lot more sense than buying individual pieces because you get the right tool for the right job. You get a built-in discount. You also get a bunch of free stuff, which I'll show you about in a moment. It's safer because it comes in that block and also with the cutting boards and that 5-pay plan that I just showed you about. So if you're like anyone else, most customers, Jess, they haven't had a chance to price like high quality cutlery before. And I know you said you have the Henkels. I'm not sure if you remember how much they cost. Actually, I am curious. Do you remember how much you spent on your Henkels?
I'm going to say probably when I started culinary school, I probably spent about $500 on my knives, but it was a very small knife.
Cool. So a couple of pieces for $500. So usually that's what it is. So that means you probably have like a Twin Cuisine or a Henkels 5-star. I don't know if you know the exact brand of it, but so like a boning knife. Got it. Got it. So if you got the sister company to Henkel's is Wusthof, okay? And Wusthof is usually like the higher quality brand. Their Icon Blackwood is really good. So like if you decide like, hey, maybe Cutco's not the path for some reason, I would recommend the Wusthof Icon Blackwood or the Shun Kaji. They're really, really, really good. You could go to Williams-Sonoma, you get a full set. They're really, really good sets. And you could find them. They have good steel, good handle material, good quality. You can find them usually somewhere about $3,400, sometimes for $4,000 for a homemaker size set. And if you're lucky, you can find them on sale for somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000. But even for that money, they're worth it. They're going to last a long time. They're really good. There are some differences though between these sets and Cutco. See, these overseas brands, they have a straight handle, where Cutco has a comfortable, unique wedge lock design. The overseas brands have a straight edge that needs constant sharpening, where Cutco has the unique double D edge that stays sharp for up to 10 years. And the company has the forever sharpness policy to it. These overseas brands, of course, they're made overseas where Cutco's made in America. But the biggest separation is these overseas brands, they don't have that guarantee, where Cutco has the forever performance, forever sharpness, misuse and abuse, and the money back guarantee. So you can think about it while you're using it. And if you ask anyone who owns Cutco, Jessica, they will tell you Cutco is 10 times better than any other knives they've ever used. And I know you haven't had a chance to like use it much yet, but considering the guarantee and the unique features, most people would agree Cutco's at least twice as good as the overseas brands. And when a product offers twice the quality and twice the value, lasts forever, they usually agree it should be at least twice the price. So at twice the price, you're talking about $4,000 for your homemaker size set. Do you have a pen by chance nearby?
I always have pen and paper.
Pen and paper. So can you write down $4,000 for the homemaker set just on the paper for me? Cool. So let me just show you what you get for that. Okay. So this, again, this is your homemaker set we just talked about. It's the 7 knives, 2 forks, and the spatula, the equivalent size set as the Wusthof and the Shun set. It's the 8 table knives. It comes in a block. So it's an excellent starter family set with the popular tools. Now, we also said there's the signature set, which is this set here. It's the medium set, which is everything the homemaker has, plus the 3 customer requested tools, which is the cheese knife, the mini chopper, and a hearty slicer. It comes with 10 table knives. It's the smallest set that includes the super shears, and it comes with a block just like so. Then there's the complete set, the large family set, which is everything you'd ever want. It comes with the second paring knife, comes with that boning knife, it comes with that cleaver. It's like everything you'd ever want with the meat and veggie package, the duplicates, comes with 12 of the table knives or steak knives. It is the biggest and baddest set of kitchen knives on planet Earth. I know it looks really large, like it looks like a microwave, but it's actually the size of a sheet of paper. So if you put a sheet of paper on the countertop, that's about the size of it. So just so you have an idea of everything that it comes with. And of course, right now I'm just starting with the basics, but just out of curiosity, if you were hypothetically considering a set of Cutco, do you think you're like kind of more towards the basic? You think you're kind of like more of like a medium, or you're like, I'm kind of like more like that complete?
I mean, I like the complete set. I don't know. I think probably what I would do, I would have to go back and look at that sheet, which I would hate to do that. Obviously, I'd really like the family set or the ultimate set.
Sure. So I'll tell you right now, the beautiful thing is this homemaker set, the one we've been talking about, like just the basic, the smaller family set, the $4,000 I just had you write down, it's not quite $4,000. So go ahead and cross that off. Okay. Whew. I'll tell you. Whew. However, it would be if it was sold in stores. If it was sold in stores, it would be $4,000. Okay. As a matter of fact, our complete set, the ultimate set, the largest family set we have, is not quite $4,000 either. Because we're American made and not sold in stores. Are you ready for this? I'm gonna pull this up on your screen. Okay. And do you have like a second mortgage or anything on the house?
I have one mortgage and it's 2,100 a month, right?
Okay, so you might need that second mortgage for this. I'm about to show you. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna show you. Ready? Do you have socks on? All right, because when I show you this, I might knock your socks off, okay? So Jessica, check this out. Your entire ultimate set, the large family set, with the entertainer pack and the kitchen tool set. Everything, you ready? Full retail, piece by piece over time, would be over $4,000, especially if it was sold in stores. I can do everything for you. It would be $27.39, paid in full. If you want to try everything out as a package, okay, you do this package deal. This would be the same deal if I gave my sister if she wanted to buy Kickoff from me. It's $1,000 off, $1,000 discount. You can see that $1,000 off. All it would be $550 today on a credit card. You put $550 today on a credit card. You will, it's plus tax, depending on where you live. I don't know what the sales tax is over there. You will have everything delivered to you. From the day you get it, you have a couple of weeks, try everything out. Worst case scenario, you pay for what you keep. You're going to get a little booklet that will come with the set. And you can read through the little booklet and it'll show you all the different items that come in the set and what they're all used for. It's like a use guide. And if there's, a couple of pieces or anything that you're like, feel like you wouldn't use all the time, no problem. You only need to pay for what you keep. The $550 is just a fully refundable deposit just to try everything out. That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, Jessica, you love it, you keep it, you have it forever, and you literally never have to buy a set of knives ever again. And you will have this, this will be your set. I'll show you one more time what it looks like. This will be your set. Right here, your complete set. You'll have all of this. So you get all of this. 12 table knives, 3 cutting boards, the sharpener, the super shears, the ones that cut the penny. So it's about a 38-piece set plus the entire kitchen tool set, the 6-piece kitchen tool set, plus the 4-piece entertainer pack. And it'll be $550 today on a credit card to try it out. So I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you. What do you think? Do you want to try it out? Do you want to go for it, rip off the Band-Aid and take it for a test drive?
I do, but I really can't do $550 today. So I would have to get back to you about that, but I'm definitely interested in doing the complete set. I don't know about the 60s kitchen tool set. I definitely do need a good peeler for the boys so they can help me peel my stuff. But and that's the entertainer pack, right?
Yep.
That comes with the ice cream.
You got it.
And the peeler.
You got it. You got it.
I would think those two would be perfect.
Perfect. So can I, and by the way, it seems like you like Kickoff. I'm assuming you like the product line, right?
Yes, my mom and my dad have them. So I know from being over at their house, Mom and we usually do Thanksgiving over at her house. So I go over there, cook all day in the kitchen together. It's typically our Thanksgiving. I've used her knife.
Good.
A lot.
Good.
Right.
So
I don't have to fight the knife.
perfect. And if I'm hearing you right, the concern is right now, $550 a month. It's like it's a little more than you'd probably want to spend. I know you did just plan on just dropping it right now today. Hanging out with me on Zoom, right? If it's okay with you, can I just show you a few other options? I just wanted to start there because that's pretty much what Lindsay and I have. So I just at least wanted to start there. But can I show you a couple of other options? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. So the first option I want to show you. The first option I want to show you is if we got rid of the kitchen tool set, okay? So let's get rid of the kitchen tool set and we had just the entertainer pack there. Now I was already giving that to you as a bonus, but what I can do is I can see if I could drop this price point just a little bit. Now I have to ask you though, before I do that, is the $550 a month, is that like a lot too much or is it just like a little too much?
I'm like, probably a little bit too much.
Okay,
I
so,
wouldn't say a lot.
so let me just show you without, like, because the kitchen tool set was what I was actually buying that for you as a gift. Like that was what I was given as a gift to you. So instead of giving you that as a gift, I'll take a portion of whatever that was going to cost, and I'll show you a lower price on the ultimate set, and just see what that would look like. Can I show you what that looks like real fast? Okay. So bear with me for just one moment, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. Okay, so you ready? Do you have your pen and paper ready? I know you do. Okay, so in taking away the kitchen tool set, what I'll be able to do is the table knives that come in the set, the 12 table knives. So what I'm going to have you do is, if you get the set that doesn't have the table knives in it, I don't know if you can really see it too well on the screen. What I'll do is I will buy you the entertainer pack, and I'll buy you the table knives as well. Okay. So what that means is you're going to buy the knives, the cooking knives in the block, and I'm going to buy you the table knives, the ones that, that cut the leather at every meal. And I'll also buy you the 4 tools in the entertainer pack. So retail, that's going to be $35.18. But by doing it as like this package deal that I'm doing for you, it brings it down to $472 from that $550. So $472 plus tax. Now that budgets out, if you want to write down, it's about $118 plus tax a week. So $118 a week for the next 5 months, and you are done. You are done. You never ever have to get knives again for $118 a week plus tax. And you can start chopping off those chicken heads with ease. Okay. What are your thoughts on that? Is that a little bit closer to what you're thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be great.
Cool. Do you want to see what that set would look like in exactly the you said the black handles in the honey block, right?
I'm thinking the white handle
So
and the honey.
Okay, so the white handles, let me show you exactly what your set would look like so you can see a picture of it. So the white, what's that?
Because it's either honey or cherry.
Yeah, so it would be the honey, or that's the cherry.
Okay.
So so the honey?
Yeah.
So the white handles in the honey block. And then, like I said, I'm going to buy those 12 table knives. See, they're empty in this picture. I'll buy those for you. And by doing it today, not only am I going to buy those 12 table knives for you, by doing it today, I'll also buy you that entertainer pack for free. And by buying you that entertainer pack, just to give you a price point, that 4 gadget pack is $228. So I'm going to buy that for you. And those 12 table knives, they are $43 each. So I'm going to buy you 12 of those. So 12 times 43 is $516. Plus, I'm going to buy you that entertainer pack, which is $228, because, like I told you, I'm going to hook you up because you were nice enough to do this with me, and all my students are watching me right now. So by doing that, I'm going to hook you up with about $744 in items I'm going to buy you. So that way you could have your last set of knives you'd ever have to buy. Put the Henkels aside, tuck them away, and let your son. What's your 16-year-old's name? Anthony will at least inherit Mom's old culinary knives, that he'll have forever. And all you put down today on your credit card is only the $472 plus tax. Do you want to do it?
I still really can't do it today, Mike, unfortunately, honey. But if I could, I know I have your information and you have my information. I don't know if it's a one-day deal, or if I can like call you back in like a week, or, you know, at the end of the week, once I have everything
No,
situated and at that point.
100%, 100%. I just, like I said, you could always call me back. I've been doing this 17 years. I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to make sure I show you all the options. Is that okay if I just show you all the options? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Is that a little bit, that's a pretty good deal though, right?
That's an amazing deal.
Okay, good.
What you can spend on folks that don't give you anything and aren't made in the US.
I agree. I agree. I mean, it is.
Forever and ever.
So what I would like to do, okay, I'd like to just show you, I'd like to show you another option that might possibly be good for you. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, no problem. Like I said, I just want to show you all the options. The first thing is, as far as what comes in the ultimate set, I just want to pull that back up real fast for you, just so you could see. Because you might not even need, it wouldn't make sense for you to spend money on items you might not actually need or use all the time. So let me just pull that up real quick, just so you can see, because you might not need all those tools. So this is what comes in your ultimate set. And believe me, I absolutely love this set, but there's some tools in here that I barely ever use. Okay. So for example, there's the bread knife, and then there's a smaller bread knife. Do you think you could get by with just one, or do you instead of having two? Hope you muted. Can you hear me? Okay.
Somebody calling in on my phone.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're on your phone. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Okay. I want to definitely want to respect your time. I just want to make sure I show you everything real quick.
For sure.
Do you feel like you could get by with one bread knife instead of having two?
Yeah, I think I could.
I think you could too, right? And like that's kind of an example. Like, do you think you could get by with one paring knife instead of two?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, and you think you could do 10 table knives instead of 12?
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. The cleavers were kind of interesting to me just because I would like to have one.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's two.
Well, so that's the thing, is that's a vegetable. So here's the set I wanted to show you. This is called the signature set. It's one size smaller. It's only a few less knives, but it's a lot less money. Okay. So it's everything that ultimate set has. It's everything the ultimate set has. It's just missing like a couple of the extra tools. But I know you said you like the cleaver, so I'll still be able to buy you some bonus items. And I could still buy you a cleaver that you could still put in a little case and keep in the drawer. But that way you at least still have your cooking tools. So you would still get everything you see pictured here. So you're still getting a bread knife, you're getting a vegetable chopper, and a smaller vegetable chopper. So you're still getting two. You're getting a heavy duty butcher knife plus the hearty slicer, which is like, we call it mom's cleaver because it's a little bit smaller, but it has a little weight to it. It's a really great tool, but like I said, I'll still buy you the larger cleaver if you feel like you would use it, but that butcher knife is awesome. You get the cheese knife, the spatula spreader, you're still getting the super shears, you're getting the larger block, you're getting 3 cutting boards, the sharpener, you're getting 10 of the table knives. It's a full complete set that looks just like this. And like I mentioned, you could actually get this set in the same color. So I'll just show you what that looks like as well, just so you can see what the picture looks like. And again, few less knives, but a lot less money. Wait till you see what this one runs, and I'll show you. I'll show you what the picture looks like here. So this would be with the pearl handles and the honey block. It would look just like this. And so it would look just like this. Can I give you a price on that set just so you have an idea what it is?
Yeah.
Perfect. So this set right here, and let me share my screen here. This is your signature set. Now I'm going to go straight to the price point that I was with giving you. Let me see here. So you said a cleaver. If I could hook you up with a cleaver with the sheath, let's put that in here. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so this would be with the entertainer pack and the cleaver. This brings it down to $401 a month. So it'd be $19.95, $401 plus tax, so it's about $100 a week. Now, granted, if price is the concern, I can take away the cleaver, because the cleaver is $200 by itself. It's 2 pounds of surgical steel. So that could reduce a little bit there too. And the entertainer pack too, right? So if you want to eliminate one of those, I can, but for everything you want that you could do, if you want to do it today, $100 a week, and you'll have this entire set. Does that appeal to you, or do you want me to show you a different option?
It's still not doable today, Mike, but it's doable in like the really near future. I just have to situate some things to be able to do that. So I just didn't know
Sure.
what I was going into today.
Of course.
So it's just gonna chase me till like the end of the week. But I can definitely, I mean, even that would be doable. And I probably wouldn't use all of those knives. They maybe, some of them might only get used once a year. So
Perfect.
but that would give me everything that I needed.
So here's the thing. Again, it doesn't make sense to spend money on items you would barely use, okay?
Right.
So I just, like I said, I just wanted to show you all the options. Is it okay if I just show you one more option? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So this option here, I know I started with this. This is the most popular set of Cutco like that we've had forever. That's so you know, okay, that I always like to show you the other sets because, you know, you said you love to cook, but this has literally been the most popular set forever, right? It's a homemaker set. It comes with the 7 knives, the 2 forks, a spatula, okay? You get the 8 table knives in the block with a cutting board and a sharpener. Now, here's what I could do for you with this option, assuming the set works. Again, maybe it doesn't work today, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I at least want to show it to you. Because I know you didn't plan on spending money today, and you know, it kind of, you know, but you also didn't plan on like loving it, and you know, I want to make sure that I give you a really good deal. So what I would do with this option, let me just put it in the cart for you, and I'll show you. I could give you a choice of anything you want up to $250 for free. So however you would want to spend that. So if you wanted to get any of the extra knives, if you wanted to get those gadgets, the peeler, the ice cream scoops, or any of that stuff, I can give you any of those extra add-ons as a bonus, your choice. But I'm just going to show you what the price is without any of the add-ons, but I'm going to give you $250 credit. I know it's a buy now bonus. That's why I'm like, hey, if you want to do it today, you know, I want to give you that little bit of incentive. Cool. So can I show you what that looks like?
Okay. Yeah.
This is the same set at Wusthof and Henkel's and like Schoen, the large set. That's like $2, $3, $4 grand. You ready for this?
Yeah.
$267 today. And it would be plus tax. Breaks down to like a 260, 267. We're talking about $70 a week, something like that. You put it on a credit card. Worst case scenario, worst case, you had easy cooking for a couple of weeks and your 267 is fully refundable. Best case scenario, I'm going to buy you $250 worth of Cutco by doing it now versus waiting till later, just as that extra incentive to think about it for a couple of weeks while you use it. So this right here, if you did want to go for it, just so you know, the cleaver with the sheath would be I could add that on there if you wanted to. And then that peeler, and that peeler would be 44. So it would look, and then you can get the set in the white, like we talked about, in the honey block. Oops. I'll just show you. I just want to show you exactly what your set would look like if you decided to do it. It would look just like so, if you can see that on your screen. So I would essentially buy you the cleaver, which is 214, the peeler, which is 44. Shoot, I'll even throw you a second peeler just because I like you. So that way you have 2 because you have so many kids. All right.
Yeah.
So you would get almost $300 in Cutco. All you'd put down today, $267 plus tax. And you have the same set as your parents.
Yes. Yeah. Which I'm wondering, Mike, if I should really buy Cutco because I know one day I'm going to inherit theirs.
You know what? That's a
I'm going to inherit my parents' Cutco.
That is a good point. That is a really valid point. Then the second question would be, do I want to wait and use crappy knives for the next however long your time frame is? Hey, you got to roll the dice there. You know, it might be worth it. I don't know. You know, so you're talking $267 with $300 in free cut go. If you wanted to, I know you didn't plan on it, but I also know you didn't plan on falling in love with it either. What do you think?
I already love Cutco before I even got on the phone with you. I've never tried their peeler though. That is one thing my parents do not have are those peelers, which is amazing to me.
Oh,
But I think it's a great deal, Mike. I still really can't do it today, honey, but I can give you a call back definitely, because I definitely want to get a set of good knives in the kitchen. Now that I've remodeled my whole house and gotten everything done with that, now I'm ready to get things that are gonna last.
100%. 100%. So, and like I said, I appreciate you letting me just show you all the different options, because you see, I mean, we obviously started at stuff that maybe you wouldn't use all the time. And then we're kind of getting a little bit closer to some things that you might use a little bit more often. You know, and I know we're at 267. Do you feel like, is that 267 mark, is that still like a lot too much? Or is that like a little too much? Is it a little bit closer, or?
I think it's totally doable. It's just something that I need to like switch my money around and get it to you. Because
Sure.
I don't have credit cards.
You don't do credit cards?
I do not do credit cards. I took an economy class when I was in college. We did a project. And yeah, I've never had a credit card. I'm 35.
Jessica, there's all the perks and the bonuses to, like, you know, you just paid in full every month. Yeah.
I know you can, but I've never been one of those people that lives on credit.
Amazing. Amazing.
It's probably time, but I've never been one of those people.
It might, you know what? It might be sometime at some point. So since you're going to be moving some stuff around, and again, maybe you move in this direction, maybe you don't. Can I just show you maybe one? I have one or two more options on this homemaker set. If that works, cool. If it doesn't, no problem. And it would just be without the bonus items. Okay. So bottom line, you're going to use your cooking knives, and I know you want that peeler. Okay. If I removed the cleaver, we got rid of that. Okay. I got rid of one of the peelers. We kept one on here. And I decided to buy you the table knives, just like I did with the other set. Now, again, I know you might have to move some stuff around. You might be like, Mike, hold on, I got to move some stuff around. But I just at least want to show you what this would look like. You ready? I will buy you those table knives. I will buy you that peeler. You buy the set. We're looking at $1,500 worth of Cutco for $1,049. $212. $212 would be your total plus tax to try it out. $53 a week. I think your 16-year-old spends $53 a week on Chipotle.
Yeah, it's not the money so much as I just have to go into another bank account that's not here. So yeah, and I get a deposit. So it's something that's doable. I think I need to look at all the options that you gave me, Mike, because I even feel like I probably would do something more than just the homemaker set.
Sure.
So now that you've given me like all the different options, now I just have to go through and figure out like which one's going to be the best fit too overall.
100%.
Because I think the medium set is probably where I'm going to need to land as far as the set of knives. The homemaker would work, but it's just not going to give me enough for like a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this computer set is probably where it's going to land, but I just want to kind of weigh out my options and think about all the different things that you laid out there.
Sure.
And see figure out which one I want to do.
Sure, sure. Well, Jess, thank you so much again for letting me show you everything. And like I said, I have like one or two other options, and this might be my last one, at least on the family sets. Okay. And this might be a great option because like now that we got to your price point that you feel comfortable with, if I'm hearing you right, you're like, it's a little bit closer to what I'm looking at, but I just am not sure. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I know that I really want the medium set. I think the medium set would give me everything that I really needed and wanted out of the set for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when that price point wasn't bad, I just have to move stuff around that. It's not a big deal as far as the money wise, so it's just, you know, it wasn't something that I was expecting, so I just would have to move the money around.
For sure.
To be able to get it to you.
For sure. So you're gonna, this is the one. This is the one, Jessica.
Yeah.
This is the last one I'm gonna show you for as far as these options go, because we have a set. It's called the Signature Builder. It's for people just like you who really want the medium set. They want the signature set, but they're just like, I'm just not sure, but I might want to upgrade to it, but like at some point in time. And if I start with a homemaker set, I already fill all my spots in the block, and maybe I want to add on a few extra knives. Okay, I have this package I'm going to show you is what I've sold tons and tons of times during this time of year, because then by the time the holidays roll around, they'll want to fill in their spots. Okay, where sometimes someone will buy a homemaker set now and they're like, shoot, I want to buy these extra items, but I don't have any extra spot in the block to fit them in, so now I got to put them in the drawer or buy a second block. So it's called a Signature Builder. Okay, it's for families and just like you who want to get the medium set, but they start with the homemaker set inside the medium set block, and then they'll add on those extra items over the course of time. And it saves you a good amount of money by doing it this way too, because you're still getting a package deal. I just want to show it to you. Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So check this out. This is called the Signature Builder. And how this works is it looks just like this. You get the white handle knives in that same block. What it comes with everything that the homemaker has inside the block. So you're getting a paring knife, you're getting the trimmer, you're getting the spatula spreader, petite carver, the larger carver, the chef knife, the slicer, the butcher knife, the turning fork, the carving fork. You're getting 8 table knives, the sharpener, the cutting board, and you're getting the larger block. But by doing it as a package deal, it ends up saving you a good amount of money, and then you can upgrade and add it over time. Can I show you what this price point is?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a pretty good option so far, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's going to be my option, Mike.
Here it is. Now, here's my deal. If this is your option, Jess, and if you're like, all right, I could do it, we can lock it in. I can lock it in for you. You can move around what you need to, and you tell me exactly when you want me to process it, and I can process it. So if you can't do it like this second, but you're like, I want to do it, just make sure you process it on this day. I can do that for you as well. Okay. If this option works for you.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. $1,700 worth of Cutco for $1,219. $246. It was such a good deal, you disappeared. No, Jess, are you there? Are you dancing? I think she had to answer her phone. Are you guys learning how to negotiate, by the way? Is this helpful?
Yeah.
Are you guys nervous for me?
Yeah.
Dude, oh, don't you worry, guys. Join my alliance. You're gonna learn a lot of cool stuff. You join my alliance, I got more stuff. She was so fired up, she left. Yeah, I think her phone might have died or she took the card. So hopefully she hops back on, but either way, whether she hops back on or not, like she's my accountant. I know her, I'll follow up with her. I'm gonna help her get Cutco, it doesn't matter. But I'm doing this more for you than me locking down the sale. But I told many of you, I knew it was gonna be like, I had a kind of like wheel and deal on this. I didn't know how it was gonna go. But what are we noticing before we go cut up some stuff? And anyone that's not the managers starting for a second, please.
So you really built it up that it was gonna be expensive, just so that it really shows like what a deal it is. Like you kept bringing up, okay, get ready, like really be ready for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, the price presentation, good. Did you notice how many times I've asked for the sale, by the way?
Yes.
How many times? Did anybody count?
At least 5 times.
The ultimate with the free stuff, and then the ultimate set without the free stuff, and then the free table knives, and then the signature set, and then the signature set with the table knives free, and then the homemaker set with the free stuff, and then the discounted homemaker set, and now we're at the signature set builder. I'm on like 7 or 8 no's, and I'm still on the homemaker set or signature set. Are you guys following me here?
Yeah.
Some of you guys get 8 no's and you're on 1 piece. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
The process is the same, but when you start higher, you end higher. And you all thought you were good, right? You thought like, wow, how much better can I get at this selling Cutco thing? It's just kind of getting boring for me. I play the same damn video. I read the same script every day. I'm kind of getting bored with it. You guys follow me? That's why the Alliance is so powerful. I keep plugging it because we will teach you actually how to get good. So when school starts back up, you're good at the job. You could do 1 or 2 of these a week and you're at 30% commission. What is the CPO on this order? I mean, CPO of 880. It's not, I mean, you do 2 of those a week, it's pretty good income, 30%. Follow?
Yeah.
Good, keep it going. What else? Who else got something?
You talk a lot.
I talk a lot. Thank you.
It's a great thing, I promise.
I think you're really good at being laid back. Definitely in the close. I mean, throughout the whole demo, you're really good at it. I think sometimes, like I know for myself, like I can get like overly excited, where you're like talking way too fast.
Yeah.
So I'm just like nervous.
Good.
But you really get like staying laid back, and then like in the close, definitely just like
chill,
like, kind of rolling with the punches, just going with whatever she gives you.
Good.
Just really good.
Good. Good. We'll just keep going. Yeah.
Just when you were, like you said, you got 8 no's probably. One thing that I noticed is that, you know, before every next set, well, 1, you're asking yes questions, and 2, you're asking permission to show them the next set, which makes them more comfortable, which makes you guys less pushy, right? It's enthusiasm, it's not pushy.
How many guys, I mean, it's such that's if you got anything from watching this, that's the #1 thing I want you to get, is because many of you feel awkward about asking for the sale multiple times. I know I did. Now, right now, I don't, because I've done this so many times where I've had no 15 times and land on a yes, and the customer loves Cutco because it's personal congruency. I know she wants this and needs this, but I also know if I don't get it in her hands, law of diminishing intent, value goes down, price stays high, and she'll go another 10 years without owning Cutco. Just because she's known her parents had Cutco for 10 years, she hasn't bought it yet. So if she doesn't buy it from me today, there's a good chance, like I'll follow up with her and maybe I'll be able to lock something in because I know her, but I really want to help her lock down an order today. The other one, she called me, but her, I reached out to Jessica to create this order. You know what I mean? Sorry?
Yeah, I think that one of the biggest things was just the amount of like confidence that you had in just the overall product knowledge. I felt like I was like, oh man, I need to learn more about the Ultimate and Signature because I only really know about the homemaker. So that's why I keep on starting at the homemaker and working down.
Do you know where you learned how to do that?
Yeah.
Did you know 16 mornings and 16 mornings there's personal growth and then there's Cutco growth? And those 16 mornings we teach you all of like a lot of this every single day. You get 30 to 45 minutes of more Cutco knowledge. Yeah, so thanks for plugging the Alliance. Who else? Go ahead.
Rashawn has taken it.
Well, we show all of the options.
Show all the
Like
options.
you said, you started really high. But now like the signature.
Good. Show everything. It's good. What else? Who else?
Oh, for when you're talking about the 15-day trial period, you say you can keep all of it, some of it, or none of it. And that's just a good phrase to
Good.
use in talking about.
Great phrase. Good.
Something I was noticed, not only did you like build up Cutco, but you also built up the other options. So you built up showing the packaging that like you did with off, and then you compare it to Cutco.
Yep.
So first you made it seem like, you know, if you don't want Cutco, then you really know this is
Yeah.
cool and everything, and then you compare it to Cutco.
Because they're more expensive and not as good quality, right? So the law of contrast there. Good. What else? Who else?
I got a couple of takeaways from you, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead.
I took a page full notes, by the way. Some of the takeaways I took away was before you played the video, you know, you referenced like out of the 17 million customers, you know, how many you think, you know, owned a set of knives already. I thought that was a pretty good phrase. I also got down the, let's see here.
While Rashawn's looking at his notes, was it kind of fun seeing me teach before what I was about to do? Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Like, right, I peel back the curtain, I said, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, this is what I'm about to do, and then you kind of saw it in action. I just wanted to kind of, while Rashawn's looking at his notes.
Oh, well, another thing I got down was, you know, when you were negotiating, was it a lot too much or was it just a little bit too much?
Great phrase when you're dropping down. Was that like 550, like a lot too much or just like a little too much? Right, it's a good. And you see the voice inflection, it's a good phrase, great one.
So you know what to take out, what to put back in.
Keep going, keep shouting, talk.
When you ask for the sale, you always like tie in some rapport with it. So you talk about our kids, like, well, I can throw in these 2 peelers, your kids can have fun with it. You can like have matching stuff with your parents, it's not just the sale, and then you like price it up.
A little bit of spice. Try to put her over the top. I'm trying to put her over the top. All she needs to do is justify it. So I'm trying to find what the customer can say to herself for her to justify it. That's it, to make it an emotional decision. Because like, I know she wants it, but I need to get her some juice to justify. We're close. I just couldn't close it. I just ran out of time because I guess she, I told her 40 minutes and we're at 70. So that might do it too.
I was also gonna say kind of like what you just said, how you like relate to her family, but also in the beginning, before you even got started with the presentation, you said we don't really know anything about each other, or I don't know anything about you, so why don't, if you have kids, this, and I feel like kind of like getting to know the customer makes them feel more comfortable to open up to you, and not only that, but like buy something from you, because it just makes them feel like they know you a little bit better.
Yeah. And by the way, I would have sat and built rapport for her for like 20 minutes, but I knew that there was more important things that you needed to see instead of me just how to chit chat for 20 minutes. Like I wanted to show you all this other stuff, but I agree. Just keep talking. Yeah, go ahead.
You said you're a lot, like, okay, so you'll buy this, your set of Cutco.
Yeah, ownership.
You'll have this in your family. The
Good.
word your was used a lot.
Good.
Yeah, I definitely like that. Well, you kind of already like obviously already have like rapport there, like just because you know her. But I think something that I ran into a lot, and probably a lot of you guys run into the same thing, is like at the end when you're asking her like 7, 8 times at the end of the sale, and like she's still like engaged and like having a great conversation, like it comes from that beginning when you share your goals and you build good rapport with them, because you probably get a lot of customers that are just trying to like shoot you off the Zoom, like, okay, I know I don't really want it, But when you like build good rapport with them and share your goals really well, that's how you can get to a point where you can like actually negotiate with them. And they're like actually engaged and like care about what you're saying.
Great. Yeah, this is negotiation. That's essentially what we're doing. It's nothing to be pushy or anything like that. Lots of enthusiasm, present a deal, everything I taught you, but you got a chance to see it in practice, which is good.
Something else I take away, Mike, was the when you're going over the different brands of Henkel and like saying we'd rather explain the price once as opposed to like apologize for poor quality later.
You guys caught that phrase? That was a very intentional phrase. See, those brands, I like those brands. They're really good. But one thing is they downgrade the quality, sell for less. And I love about Cutco is they made a decision, 1949, they're going to explain the quality, the value, the guarantee, the price one time, and not have to apologize for poor quality later. It's a great phrase, especially when you have someone that has those brands.
I really like how you were like, Will this match your kitchen versus match your cabinets? Like, how you know which one?
Yep, always. And you see how he changed the pictures and the slides to match her.
So then she can imagine that with her touch.
That's why I love this demo. This interactive demo is so sick. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally, you can see I'm like customizing her option in front of her as we speak. With a blue book, I couldn't do that shit. On my live demos, I'm literally crafting her perfect set in front of her eyes, showing her the visual of the deal, typing some stuff in with the Zoom screen share. She doesn't see exactly what I'm doing, but man, I love this. If I was not a DM and I just did this full time, dude, I could probably drop like 10 G's a week, easy. 20 G's a week. This is such an easy demo. The part that takes time is making the phone calls, prospecting, booking up appointments, mapping out your schedule. The hard part of the job is not doing this demo.
That was fun.
I mean, this is not work. The part of the work is doing everything before you get to the demo. And if you could get good at that part, I could get you good at this part. That's no problem. Let's take a few more. Oh, sorry, my phone died. I want to lock in the builder set. No, I did. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, she did.
So real fast. A couple things. I know I've kind of plugged this a few times, but we rarely, if ever, get together like this as a group. So truly, I know the answer to this already, but could we all agree that you now see what a good demo compared to what your demo looks like? Could we all agree with that, right?
Absolutely.
And could we all agree that if you dedicated the weeks of July to get better at your demo, the Alliance playing session, we have a role play tomorrow morning, and then we have tomorrow's team meeting. Tomorrow's team meeting, we'll debrief this at the team meeting tomorrow. Divisional kickoff at 6. We have a workshop at 5. You all have the schedule. This is the last stuff I'm talking about with Cutco. So just make sure that you have these schedules. If you don't have one, make sure you do. But tomorrow specifically, what do we have? We have role play 9 a.m. to 10:30. Phone skills 5 to 6. Kickoff 6 to 6:30. Team meeting 6:30 to 9:15. You will have me one text message away, one WhatsApp away. I will literally be in your corner every single morning and throughout the day to support you during the push. Our mission as a district team is to create 1,000 orders during this push for $400,000 in sales. 1,000 orders for $400,000 in sales. That's what we did last year, and we want to match that. That's what we're looking to make happen. Okay,